Welcome to Math Mastery Academy. I'm Mr. Heaton, and today we're going to be looking at how to add two-digit numbers together. So before we get to that, we need to make sure we understand how to add single-digit numbers together. So let's take a look at this example on the left. We have 3 plus 3. So when we add these values together, we can use our fingers, we can write down actual numbers, we could use stroke marks, which I am going to do, but do whatever is most comfortable. If you know it by heart, then just add them. But if you always know that 1, 2, 3 plus 1, 2, 3, well, that's equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can add 6 here. Let's do the next example. Well, we have a 1, 2 plus a 1, 2, 3. So we could use our fingers too and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can add 5. Okay, now what about this one? We have 4 plus 7. Well, I can add 1, 2, 3, 4, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if we add it all up, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So a little bit more than our fingers, but we know we have 11. Do whatever works best for you. If you want to use stroke marks, if you want to use your fingers, whatever works best is what's going to make it easiest for you to move in the future. Since we're on this video, I'm going to be using stroke marks because it's a little bit easier for everyone to see. Alright, now let's try some more examples here. Well, what if now we have a two-digit number on the top followed by a single digit? Okay, let's give this a shot. Well, whenever we add these numbers, we look at it in terms of going straight down first. So we only add the values on the right side first, meaning we add the 6 and the 2 together first. Well, if we know that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus 2, if we add that up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 here. Okay, well now we have this 3 all by itself. Well, we did the right row first. Now we're going to do this row. So if we take this and we bring it down, there's nothing here. So we just put the 3 down here. Okay, let's try the next example. Again, we look at the individual columns and we're going to add them together. So first we start on the very right. We have a 2 and a 3. We have 1, 2 plus 1, 2, 3. That is a total of 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, well now we added that together. Now we're just going to add this column here. We can also see this as if there's a 0 right here. There can be a 0 always in front of a number. It's just implied that it's there. So if we have a 1 plus a 0, we are adding just 1. So our answer is 15. Now, let's take a look at this one on the right. Again, we can make an imaginary line right here. This time I'm not going to go all the way down, so we can kind of get a different view. Now we have a 3 and a 6. So if we add that, plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If we add these all together, it is a total of 9. Okay? And again, we could just put an imaginary 0. So 6 plus 0 is equal to 69. Let's try a couple more single numbers with a two-digit number. Okay, so again, whenever we're adding, we're putting an imaginary line through the middle. So we're only looking at the first column, the very right column. And we're adding the two values that are here. We're adding an 8 plus another 8. Well, if we do all of our lines, we know that this is going to be a total of 16. Let's check a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So that's equal to a total of 16. So, if you notice, this number now has two digits. Previously, we were only looking at where something came up with 1. What we do in this case is we put a 6 here, and we put the 1 up here. So now we have our 16. The 1 isn't going to go here. We call this an addition, so we add this number to the top. So we're going to add the 1 plus the 3, and we can put an imaginary 0 here. So now we're adding a total of 3 numbers all together. A 1, a 3, and if we want to, we could put a 0 here. Well, 1 plus 3 is equal to 4, plus 0, that's always just going to be equal to 4. So our answer is 46. Let's try this other one. Okay, we'll put an imaginary line right here. We're going to add here the first column on the right. We have a 9 plus a 3. If we do our dots here, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, plus 1, 2, 3. If we count those all up, it's going to be 12. Again, we have another 2-digit, so what we do is we put the ones place, we put it here, and the tens place, we put it at the top. So we're adding a 1 plus a 2 plus an empty space. So 1 plus 2 is going to be 3. So our answer is 32. Let's try this one on the right. So again, we put our imaginary line. We only want to look straight down. We have a 6 plus a 6. Well, if we add that up, and we are going to get a total of 12. So again, because it's 2 digits, we put the 2 right here, and we add that 1, we put it at the top on the left column. So a 1 plus a 6 is equal to 7. Well, now with this, you can see that we're taking a look at adding 2 2-digit numbers. So, just like before, we would place a line here. I am going to add only the values on the right, which means I will add the 4 plus the 4. Well, 4 plus 4 is going to be 8. Now, because I added that, now I get to add what's in the left side. Well, we're going to add a 5 plus a 1, which is equal to 6. Our answer is 68. Let's try this one. Again, I could put a line here. I add the right column first. So I add the 2 plus the 3, which is going to be 5. Then we add here on the left, we add a 4 plus 1, which is equal to 5. Okay, let's try this one on the right now. Okay, now we have on the right, we have a 9 plus an 8. So if we do all of our lines, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If we add all of those dots together, we are going to get a total of 17. Okay, well, we know that if we have a number that then adds to a tens place, like this one, we put the 7 on the right side, and we add the 1 here at the top. Okay, well now we have a 1 plus a 2 plus a 1. So if we do our dashes, we have 1, 2, have a 1, and we have a 1. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1 plus 2 plus 1 is equal to 4. And our answer is 47. Let's try a couple more examples. Okay, here we have a 5 and a 6. So if we add the 5 plus the 6, again, that's going to be an 11. So we put the 1 for the ones place, and we add the 1 on the left side. So now we have a 1 plus a 7 plus a 2. If we add that together, guess what? We're going to have a total of 10. Whoa. Well, what happens? Because when we have the rule where when we add, we have 2 digits, we only put the first digit down here, which we would do. So then we'd have to take this 1. Where are we going to put the 1? Well, anytime you add another digit, you always put it to the left of where you were at. So this 1, for the value of 1 plus 7 plus 2 being 10, the 1 will go to the left. Well, there's no values here, so we'd have a 0 and a 0. Therefore, we would add this 1. We would drop it down. So the answer is 101. Okay, how about this one here? We have an 8 plus an 8. So if we add 8 plus 8, we know we get 16. So we have 6 here, and we add the 1 to the top. So the 1 plus 2 plus 1, that is going to be 4. Okay, now let's take a look. Here on the right, we're going to look at 49 plus 49. So 9 plus 9, we know that that is 18. So an 8 goes here. We bring that 1 to the top, so we have our 18. So 1 plus 4 plus 4 is going to be a total of 9. So our answer is 98. Let's take a look at some special cases. Here on the left, we're going to add where we have 60 plus 10. Well, when we add, we only look at the right two digits, which is 0 plus 0. 0 plus 0, that's always equal to 0. So we'll add a 0 there. Adding the two digits on the left, we have 6 and 1, and that equals 70. Our answer is 70. Okay, now let's try this special case in the middle. So we put our line down the middle. We have 8 plus 2. Well, that's going to be a 0. And since we have a 10, right, 8 plus 2 is equal to 10, the 0 goes here, and the 1 goes at the top. So 1 plus 6 plus 2 is equal to 9. Now let's try this question on the right. 9 plus 2, well, we know that that is equal to 11. So we have the 1 here, plus the 11 goes at the top. Now, if we have 1 plus 7 plus 2, that's a total of 10. Well, how do we do that? Well, we talked about this earlier. If we have a 10 again, we put the 0 here, and the 1, which is in the tens place, will go to the left of these. So we'd have another line here. We have 1 plus 0 plus 0. So we bring that 1 all the way down. We have 101. If you're looking to take your math skills to the next level, check out Math Mastery Academy. We offer a range of resources to help you succeed, from free workbooks and Common Core assessments to focused mini courses and comprehensive curriculum courses. Head over to mathmasteryacademy.com to get started today.